Hello everyone and welcome to the first non-content battle report. This is an epic battle we're about to embark upon between the Skaven and the Seraphon. So, first up, Skaven. We've got clan rats with spears. We've got Thankful on Bone Ripper. We've got a Plague Priest. We've got a Catapult. We've got a Warp Lightning Cannon. We've got a Bombardier. We've got Spear Clan Rats, and we've got a Warp Seer. On the other side, we've got a Saurus Scar Veteran on Carnosaur. We've got a Stegodon. We've got a Slant. We've got Chameleon Skinks waiting off the board. We've got another Stegodon. We've got a Skink Star Priest, and we've got a Salamander, and that's it. So, this is about 1,500 points each side. I allowed Skaven a little bit more just to give him a catapult, mainly because I like the catapult and I think it's fun, even if it's not that good. But main objective here, all right? We're not playing by baby rules, okay? We're not using any battle plans in the book. So, each faction is set up on both sides, 9 inches from the board edge. The objective is Baby Yoda, alright? I don't even know if this is Baby Yoda, it's just a weird looking Yoda that says Yoda Man. Whoever is within 3 inches of him is going to get 1 point. Whoever controls it gets 1 point. You only get 1 point if you control. What am I trying to say? I don't know what I'm trying to say. You have to have more units on it to control it, okay? Typical control the objective things. Now, that's not it, okay? If you are within 3 inches of this Yoda, you will suffer D3 mortal wounds. Every time, every turn, you're going to suffer D3 mortal wounds if you're a unit within 3 inches trying to control this Yoda, alright? He is a deadly Yoda. Now, on turn... let's say turn 2 or 3. We're going to roll for it. 1, 2, 3 is turn 2. 4, 5, 6 is turn 3. Turn 2. A meteor is going to crash down and become another objective. And you know what? We're going to say on turn 3 it's going to happen as well. So what's going to happen? We're going to roll a dice. Okay? 1, 2, 3. 4. We got 4 quadrants here. If I roll a 5 or a 6, I'm just going to re-roll it. And I'm going to take a domino. Alright, I've got some dominoes here that I write buffs on too. This one doesn't have buffs. This one has buffs, right? Herald the old ones +1 hit sync unit, right? We're going to take a blank domino. We're going to go right here. Let's say it's in unit 2. And we're going to drop it. And that's where it's going to be. If it hits a unit, they will take D6 mortal wounds. Alright? Because that's what a meteor is going to do. And if you take that objective, it'll give you a point. However, if you're near it, it's not going to do damage like Yoda does. So, this is the first non-content battle report. It's going to be good. It's going to be great. And I'm probably going to mess up some of the rules, but whatever. So let's begin. So I forgot to mention what everything has. So... no battalions, because I'm trying to remember everything for both teams by myself, which is already difficult enough. The general is the Warp Seer. He has Skaven Brew, which allows him to do D3 mortal wounds to a unit of clan rats, and they get +1 attacks, and you can do that once per game. He also has the magic thingy. That's what it's actually called in the book. You can look it up. And it allows him to have +1 to a casting roll every turn, or every hero phase. So that is his stuff, and he's also the general. We're not doing battle tactics because, again, I'm trying to remember everything, and I already have some amazing rules set in place, as you already heard. On the other side, these are the Thunder Lizards. So they all have +2 wounds if they are a monster, so all these big guys have that. They're -1 damage when they get hit. And he is the general, and he has the Thunder Lizard ability that allows him to zap people once per game. And he can also, he's got that, I think it's +1 attacks for your mount if you're the Thunder Lizard General. So he's got +1 attacks to his mount. And there might be something else, I'll remember it if there is. But yeah. Then the Slan over here, he knows, God, what's that spell called? Oh god, I can't remember. You roll a bunch of dice for however many models are in a unit, and I think 5-ups do mortal wounds. I'll remember it eventually. Oh wait, it's right here. Hold on. It's Stellar Tempest. That's the one. He knows Stellar Tempest, and he knows Hand of Glory, the Star Priest right here, and that's pretty much it. I think we can get rolling. So in terms of priority, let's see, how many units do each one have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Skaven have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm gonna go ahead and give the turn priority to the Seraphon if they want to go first or second. And let's see, do I want to go first or second here? I mean, this is great because I'm gonna win and lose no matter what because I'm playing both of these. Let's see. Get 2 command points if I go second, but if I go first, I can probably get some shots off. I can get some board control. But on the other side, they're gonna have to move closer to get to that Yoda, and then maybe I can double turn them. So you know what? I'm gonna let the rats go. All right, we're gonna let the rats go. And oh wait, I forgot they have a unit at Temple Guard. We're already off to a great start. All right, well that means they're like equal in priority. I'm just gonna roll. All right. 1, 2, 3. Skaven win first turn. Okay, so it goes to Seraphon anyway, and they're gonna go second. All right, we settled it with dice. Skaven go first. Skaven turn 1. They have 2 command points. That means Seraphon have 3 command points currently. And they can't really do a whole lot. So first up, Thankwol can try to cast Mystic Shield. He's going to try it. And on a 4, he also has +2 from the Great Staff. It goes off. So that's 4, 5, 6. So that's on a 6. I believe the Slan can try and unbind it. Hold on, let me get my Slan dice. Alright, here comes the Slan dice roll. And that's a 7. That will unbind it. Hold on, let me just measure it just to be sure. Let me give you this cinematic shot. Alright, I believe it's 30 inches. Actually, Slan might just be board wide. Hold on, let me look this up too. Yes! Okay, Slan are board wide, dude. Alright, so Slan can unbind anywhere. I'll probably just edit that out, but if I don't, there you go. Alright, so Mystic Shield has been unbound. He's now going to try Arcane Bolt on a 6, 7, 8. Where'd they go? Oh, 6, 7, 8. He is now powered up with an Arcane Bolt. He probably won't use it, but whatever. The Warp Seer also can't really hit anybody. He's out of range of all the spells. Bombardier also can't really do anything. So, yeah, I mean, he can more and more warp power himself, but he'll probably just kill himself at that rate. And I think it's... Oh, I gotta see if I get a command point on a 3-up. I do, and I'll use my heroic action, and I get another one. So we're up to 4 command points this turn. Wow, those are going to be extremely useful. That's going to be great. And that's the hero phase. So here we go to the movement phase. Alright, so for the movement phase, the clan rats have both moved up. These clan rats ran, and they managed to make it up this far. They could have went a little further, but they are at 3.5 inches, so just out of Yoda mortal wound range. And these clan rats have moved into Yoda range, so they have taken control of Yoda. I forgot that these guys can also try to get a command point, and they do, for a heroic action, so they also have 4 if something happens. Which it's about to, because the movement phase is over, we're going to the shooting phase, and the catapult is the only thing that can shoot. And it's going to shoot... it's going to shoot the Stegodon right here, since that's probably one of the biggest threats. And I think it's the only thing in range, so... It's going to use all-out defense. The catapult's also going to use all-out attack. So it's hitting on 2s. That's a 6. 3s. That's another 6. Dude, that catapult! Let me drop these down to 3. 3. 3. Alright. Alright, so the Stegodon is saving on a... What was that? 4-up? Okay, Stegodon's on a 4-up. This is -2 Ren, so it's actually saving on a 5-up. I think, if my math is correct. Alright, I'll use the slaying dice. 5-up. It's a 5! Whoa! Big time Stegodon saves, dude. Big time Stegodon saves. So the all-out attack, or all-out defense, actually coming in handy right there. That thing would have got hit. Let's say, what would have been the damage? It would have been 4 damage, so -1, so it would have taken 3 damage. So, I mean, you know, pretty decent for a catapult, but it's kind of why catapults aren't great. But if you're hitting big units, they're pretty fun. I don't care, I like the catapult. That's the shooting phase, that's the combat phase, and that's the bravery phase. Well, actually, he's gonna, you know, he's gonna use his command ability, Hail, hail, the children of the horned rat. That's what it's called. I love that command ability. And when they take their D3 mortal wounds here, 3 mortal wounds. Ugh. Those rats died. From Yoda, he is going to command point so they don't have to battle shock. And that is the Skaven phase. So they get a point. Where should I put points at? Here, I'm going to give them 1 point, and I'm going to put it right there. Remember that. And that's Skaven turn 1. We're going to Seraphon turn 1 now. Alright, so we've arrived at the Skaven, or Seraphon. Listen, they both start with S, alright? The lizard men's side. So they're going to get a command point, well, 2 command points, and then the Seraphon also get 2 command points. We also get to roll 2 dice for the slam for command points. A 5 and a 4. I think it's 4-ups. Yep, so we get 4 command points now. We also get to do the heroic action. Nope, didn't get it. Skaven will do it. They don't get it. It's a 3. And then the Star Priest also gets a 5-up command point. It's a 1. So 4 command points, not bad. The Slan are going to pick the +1 to casting rolls. He also has +1 just from being a Slan, so he's a +2. And we're going to start casting some spells. So first things first, we got Comet's Call. That's a 5 and a 1. That's a 6. +2 is 8. That means it does go off on a casting value of 7. So D3 units, 3 units, well, 2 units, 2 because it's a 3, take 2 mortal wounds. So, let's see, who's going to take the mortal wounds? Oh, you roll, never mind, you roll separately for each. So, we're going to say these clan rats are going to take 2. We're going to say the bombardier takes 2. Alright. And my little... He's taking 2. Okay. And we're going to say the priest over there is going to take 2. Alright, so they all take 2 anyway. That's really weird. So Plague Priest. What? Takes 2. That was way harder to get in the camera than you could imagine. So big Comet's Call right there from the Star Master. We've got 2 more spells to go. He can try Celestial Deliverance. Or wait, no, that's Lord Kroak. He can try Stellar Tempest. 24 inches, I guarantee these are within 24 inches. But just in case, we're going to do a dramatic measuring. Hold on. Can I get this Shot, good. All right, dramatic measuring. Where's my measuring tape here? Hold on, it's right here. All right, here we go. This is like when they measure in football to see if they got a first down. Oh yeah, they're in range. They're in range. All right, that means they've got 1 rat dead, so 19 rats. Oh my god. So we've got 19 dice, 5 ups or mortal wounds. Where are my dice? And here we go, dramatic dice roll. All right, what do we got? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my god, we got a lot. Hold on, these are all bad. These are bad. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yo, that's pretty honking. That's pretty honking, dude. Pretty honking, dude. That's the term the kids use these days, right? Wait, we were hitting this one. So 8 rats die over here. Oh my god. So we're gonna wipe them away from the point. Well, actually no, because I'm the one choosing. Well, I'm them, but I'm also them, so I get to choose, but I'm choosing for the Skaven. So if I'm dying, I don't want to lose that. So 3, 5, 7, 8. Okay, these rats are dead. Get them out of here. Okay, so they still control the point. Dude, these slaying spells are hitting hard. So we got 1 more slaying spell. Get these dice out of here. Yeah. What do I want to do here? I can do gift from. Oh no, that's command ability. I can do just a Mystic Shield. I'm gonna put Mystic Shield on this Stegodon since he's probably gonna get blasted. 5, 8, 9, 10. That'll go on. So we got our Mystic Shield Domino. Look how nice that is, dude. Look at that. Now you know he's got Mystic Shield. And those are all the slaying spells. So now, the Star Priest is going to put his Serpent Staff. Whoop! Serpent Staff, which is 6s. Wound 6s do 1 mortal in addition to their normal damage. He's going to put that onto. He's going to put it onto the Stegodon. We're going to. I'm pretty sure you can stack spells on a thing. I think it's only command points you can do 1 of, right? Or command abilities. So I think spells are fine. If not, let me know. And otherwise, it's my game. I'm changing the rules so it can be that. And then he can also cast a spell. So he could do Hand of Glory to reroll 1s. Or, yeah, he'll try to do that. So I think the other one's -1 to hit for something else. So that's a 9. And that does go off. So, and reroll hit rolls of 1. So we're also going to put that on the Stegodon. Dude, this Stegodon is buffed out of its mind right now. So those are all my spells. I don't think I have any other thing. I think I use command abilities here so we can give Gift from the Heavens, +1 save from shooting attacks, and they can fly. I'm going to give that to this other Stegodon. And I think that's it. That's the... Oh, I got to use my command point up here. So that's 3. So that is the Seraphon hero phase, and that was, man, that was a really good hero phase for the Lizard Man. Alright, so we have moved. The Carnosaur moves 10. The Stegodon moves 8. The Stegodon moves 8. The Salamander moves 8. Skink Star Priest just moved up a little bit, but he can't move 8. And the Slan has not moved. So, they are not in range of the Yoda. However, the Stegodon is in charge range of these rats. They could use a command point to, I think, try to move away and get out of charge range, which I think it would back them up a little bit, and they can't move. Hold on, I'm going to research it. All right, so redeploy can be activated here, and I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to drop the command point, and we're going to go ahead and redeploy D6. 6! Oh my god, that's Perfect. So let's go ahead, set them up right here. Hold on. Let me do a little bloop. All right. So you want to stay in Yoda range without. So probably you want to move. Let's see. Probably like right. Let's see if we're counting from here. You probably get like right there. I think would be good. And then we do the classic Skaven move play here of. There we go. Fantastic. Okay. And I can even do a little bit of a maneuver. Because, I mean, you know, they can move 6. It's fine. And we'll have Flagman be right there. Okay. So they've now moved, and it is now a little bit more difficult for the charge to happen. We're going to need a... probably a 10 instead of an 8 or a 7 in order for that Stegodon to get in there. So that's a big play for the Skaven. They're now down to 1 command point, however. And we're going to move on to the shooting phase. Alright, so here in the shooting phase, it does appear that the Salamander is still able to shoot just barely the clan rats left here. So, I mean, with that move, I could have, like, you know, maneuver him back a little bit. But this is like a play I would actually make. I would do something and then be like, oh god, why did I do that? So we're going to keep it that way. And I'm going to all-out attack with these Salamanders. So we're going to drop a command point here. Alright. And, let's see. That's going to be 4 attacks, 2x3s, minus 2 D3 damage. And I'm not going to waste a save on them because we'll probably need the bravery. Last command point to make sure none run away with the bravery battle shot. So here we go. 4 2x3s. So we've got all of them hitting. And 3s. Oh wait, did I roll a 6 there? I don't think I did. That's important. I rolled 6s here. We've got 2 6s. So that's 2 at minus 2 for D3 damage. And oh my god, 6 damage on the clan rats, and I believe that just hits them. I'm gonna attempt to make a save, but I'm pretty sure they don't get any saves. If they did get a save, it would be 1, but I don't actually think they can. I think their normal save is about a 5. So I put it at 7. I think if I all out defense, it would be, but like they're just. Well, hold on. Add 1 to save roll for attacks that target a unit that carries clan shields while it has 10 or more models. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Yeah, they're getting roasted. All right, so that's 3, 5, 6. 6 more clan rats are dead. Get them out of here. Get them. Go on. Get. But these 3 continue to hold the point. Wow. Yeah, I mean, if I would have hit... Did I roll? I'm going to have to check if I rolled a 6 real quick. Hold on. Alright, so here comes the Stegodon. It's going to be pew-pew shooting these rats over here. It's got 3 attacks at minus 1. 3x3s. Here we go. So all of them hitting. Oh my god. And 3s. And 2 of them hitting. So that's 2 at minus 1. These clan rats have +1 since they do have over 10 clan rats and they have their shields going off. So that's +1, -1. So it balances out. So they're just saving on 6s. So 2 at minus, well, 2 at 6. Do they get any 6s? They do not. So they will take 6 damage. Oh boy, hold on, here we go. Alright, clan. I probably shouldn't have got rid of the bell guy, but whatever. I already did my running. Alright, so there we go. 6 rats have died. What are you gonna do? So then we have the... Yo, that's a cool shot, right? We go to this guy, who is decked out. 6s on wounds do mortal wounds. He's reroll and hit rolls a 1. And he's got +1 to save. So, let's see. Who's he going to shoot his bow into is the question. He could also shoot the clan rats we just saw over here. Just wipe them out, kill the back line. He can also try to hit this warp lightning cannon. That's probably a pretty good option. Hold on, we're going to measure it out real quick. 24-inch range. Let's see if he can hit. Oh, Yoda's head's bobbling. He can hit the warp lightning cannon. And I think he's going to try to hit it, because that thing can blow up a lot of stuff. So here we go. 3s, re-rolling 1s. That's a 1. Everything hits. Now 3s are wounding, but 6s do mortal wounds in addition. That's, oh my god, everything plus a mortal wound. Woo! So that's already a mortal wound. Onto the warp lightning cannon. I'll have to fence it. Oh boy, I can't, because that bravery. We just gotta risk it. Alright, 5 ups for the warp lightning cannon. Oh my god, it saved all of them! What a legend! Warp lightning cannon. And unpainted rat controlling it underneath. Coming in the clutch. They did take a mortal wound, however, but what are you gonna do? Oh my god. Huge plays. Huge plays. I think that's all shooting. Alright, here we go. It's charge phase time. We've got the big honkin' Stegodon. Needs a 10 to get in here. Can it get a 10? A 4 and a 2 is not going to do it. But I'm going to go ahead and spend the command point to re-roll this charge roll. It's just as big. And it is a 7. That's also not going to do it. Well, he's not charging in today. This guy, the Stegodon here, let's see, what does he need? Well, we're going to go a little Carnosaur point of view here. Oh, dude, that's a cinematic shot. Look at that. He's just looking out over the landscape like, yeah, I'm going to kill some rats. All right. It looks like this guy needs a 12. So, we're going to see if we get a 12. That's a 7. Nope. The Carnosaur cannot charge. He's 13 out, so not going to work. And I don't believe they can reach. And yeah, so not great for the Seraphon. We really needed that charge roll to get in there. And because of that, we're not going to get a point. So that is 1 more point. Well, actually, should I allow you to get like another point on there? Maybe you can only get points on your turn. I think that's more fair. I think that's how normal games work anyway. But they will still take D3 over here, so the Skaven spend their last command point and make sure no rats run away. However, they are going to take D3 from the Yoda, so they score their point. Well, they don't score their point, but 2 rats die. Oh my god. So it is down to the final rat holding that point. But you know what? He's doing it. He's holding that point. And that's the Seraphon turn. So now it is still 1-0 Skaven, and we roll priority. Alright, priority roll coming in. We got the Slan dice and the Skaven dice. It's not actually Skaven dice, it's an Aeronautica dice, but it looks pretty cool because it's like brownish gray, which I think is very Skaven. So, here we go. And that's 2 and 2, so the Seraphon get to... Is it the Seraphon get to choose? Or is it the Seraphon... or is it whoever went first the previous turn gets to go first now? I believe it's just whoever went first the first time gets to go first again on ties. I don't believe the person gets to choose. So Skaven are going to go here. And I think they need it really badly because they're kind of getting roasted out in the fields. And we get to see some Warp Lightning Cannon action. So buckle up, folks. It's going to get crazy. We're going to go ahead and try to heal up. Or what am I saying? I was going to try to heal up the Bombardier, but I don't think it's worth it. I think we're just going to go ahead and try to get an extra command point on a 4-up. We do not. And then the Warp Seer gets one on a 3-up. They do, so that is up to 3. Seraphon, I'm just going to roll their thing here, try to get one as well. They do not, so they are at 2. We're going to go ahead and I measured it out. The Warp Seer's actually in range to hit the Carnosaur with his super spell. That's right, the old super spell is what they call it. Dreaded Warp Gale. 26 inches. Pick an enemy within 26. They take d6 mortal wounds, and their run and charge rolls are halved until the next hero phase. So that is pretty strong. And they cannot fly until your next hero phase either. So they can't get the old slam thing for him to fly. Alright, so that goes off on an 8. So let's see if the Warp Seer can get it on an 8. He also has the thing to give himself +1 after the casting roll. And that's a 9. I think he's going to do it, make it a 10 to make sure the Slan cannot unbind it. I got to get my Slan dice for this. I can't not unbind without Slan dice. Alright, here we go. Slan dice coming in. And that's an 8. So just wanted to make sure I didn't do anything crazy. And it will go off, so that means the Carnosaur is going to take d6. 1. So it's a 1. Now we're playing Crendor dice rolling. Alright. So that's a 1. He'll take 1 mortal wound. And his run and charge rolls are halved. And then he's also going to try to cast Mystic Shield on these rats up here. And that's a 6. So that will go off. I don't think... Can the Slan... Does he have, like, multiple... I don't remember if he's got multiple unbinds. Alright, so he can also unbind 3 spells on top of casting 3 spells. So I could have unbound some last turn, doesn't matter. So he's also going to try to unbind this Mystic Shield. And on a 7, he does, because he's also got +1. Oh, that's right, he's got +1. So actually, if I didn't do the +1 over there, I think it would have... No, because it would have tied. It would have been fine. Don't listen to me. So, the Mystic Shield is countered for the Warp Seer. I also need to put a mortal wound onto this Carnosaur over here. Alright, he's taking a mortal wound. And that's that for him. We're going to try to do the more warp power on the Bombardier. And those are my Slan dice. Doesn't matter, he got a 5. And I don't believe that goes off. And then over here, we have the Thankful on Bone Ripper. He's got +2, so he's going to try to do Skitter Leap on the Priest. And on a 7, 8, 9, it does go off. So the final Slan, this spell coming in, needs a 10, so a 9. And it's a 5. So the Priest, the Plague Priest, is going to be able to teleport. And, let's see, what's his teleport? I think it's just, you can teleport a Skaven hero somewhere as long as he's like 9 inches away. Within 13 inches of the caster invisible. Set them up anywhere on the battlefield 9 inches from enemy units. Alright, great. So, that's the big thing here. And we're going to go ahead and move him probably in range of these rats. So maybe he can get a curse spell off. Hold on. Yeah. So let's see. 9 inches away is going to be right here. He's also going to be next to the Yoda. So he now controls the Yoda. It's just a little bonus. As you can see back here, so he's now in control of the Yoda, and the Priest is now going to attempt to cast Curse, which is on a 4-up, and it's a 1. Alright, fantastic. That was fun. I was hoping we'd get some Great Plague action, but we did not get any Great Plague action. We got Sad Plague action. And I think that's the hero phase for the Skaven. Oh my god, alright, I almost forgot to do the comet crashing down. In fact, I did forget, but that's alright. I've only done like one thing. So let's go ahead and roll on a 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got a 1, so that means the comet is going to come crashing down all the way over here. And we're going to go ahead... Oh god, I gotta get these dice off here. Yeah. Let's go ahead and drop this comet and see where it lands. It has landed right here, sideways up. That's good enough for me. If it falls over, you know, it is what it is. Then that becomes the objective. But currently, this is the objective. And if you're within 3 inches, you control it. So that's good for the Skaven. They can start making their way over there. In fact, the Seraphon are kind of close as well. But, you know, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy, dude. Alright, so another thing I forgot is the sparks. Skaven gets sparks. And they get 3 plus 3, or D3. So that's 6 sparks for the Skaven. So they got 6 sparks. They're probably not going to use all of them, but I'll remember. Trust me, I'm very good at remembering things. So it means they can add 1 to missile weapon damage. They can also... You can reroll casting, spelling, or unbinding rolls for a scry or wizard. 1 to damage, or reroll hit rolls for that hero in a phase. So that's actually pretty good. And then on a 1, they suffer D3. Okay. So let's start the shooting phase, because I've went ahead and moved everybody. So we've got the Warp Seer can move 12. He's taking the point. These guys are not really in a hurry to move, because the curse didn't go off. So they're just gonna chill. And actually, I forgot to move this guy. He can move. He can move into the point, I guess. You know what? Actually, he's gonna die anyway, so he might as well try to do something crazy. Alright, hold on. You know what? I'm gonna keep moving. Never mind. Movement phase isn't over yet. Alright, so, big changes. I went ahead and ran these rats. They ran 5, so now they're 3.5 inches away from the Stegodon. They're just out of range of the Yoda, and they're kind of screening the dinosaur a little bit. So I think that's a good play. And then he moved 6 inches up here to try and charge the Stegodon, if need be. Because, I mean, he's going to die anyway, right? He's going to die to the D3 mortal wounds of the Yoda. So, he may as well just go down swinging, right? So, anyway, it's the shooting phase now. And first things first, we got to try the catapult. Catapult is going to fire, and I think it's going to fire at the Stegodon. Well, you know what? Let's try to hit the... Salamander. Alright, we're going to try to hit the Salamander. We're going 3s. We got a 4. We're going 3s. We got a 4. So, Salamander getting hit with a rock. It's going to try to save it on... a 4 up, -2, so it needs a 6. Here we go. Tree's wobbling. And it rolled a 2. So, we've got D6 damage coming in. If this hits for 6, the whole thing will just die. Because it's the Salamander has 3 wounds and the Skinks have 1. And that's off board. Whoa, a 5! Oh my god. Alright, so it's taken 3 Skinks out. You know what? The off-board roll was a 2, though. So I'm gonna compensate. So we had a 5 and a 2. I'm just gonna call it a 3, and we're gonna say the Salamander's still alive, but all the Skinks are dead. I think it's fair. So next up, we're gonna go. I don't think Thankful can reach anything. We're gonna try the warp. We go warp lightning cannon. Uh-oh, battery's almost dead. I'm gonna have to charge it soon. Can I get the rest of this in? I'm gonna restart the camera just in case we don't. Alright, so the Bombardier can't hit anything, so we're gonna go ahead and use the warp lightning cannon. We're going to overcharge it, because why not? So it's got 12 dice, and they're hitting on 5s! Oh, Jesus! This is terrible. Alright, so 12 dice. 4, 6, 8. We're just gonna go ahead and roll 8, because that's all I got here right now. Oh, we're gonna try to hit the Stegodon here, because it's mortal wounds, so he doesn't give a shit about his +1 to save. So that's 2, 3 are hitting, and then no 1s, so that's actually surprisingly very good. And then we got 4 more. Here come the last 4. And we got 2 more hits. And alright, so I'm literally here on the following day because my camera battery died, but we made the dice roll for the overcharged cannon. I think I still got the footage for it. And it did 5 mortal wounds. And it rolled 0 1s, which I think is probably the greatest luck I'm ever going to see for a Warp Lightning Cannon, especially overcharged. So I've went ahead and given the Stegodon 5 mortal wounds. That is crazy, dude. I cannot believe that happened. And then I believe that's all the shooting. So that is the shooting phase for the Skaven. And then I believe we have to do the spark. Oh wait, no, I didn't do a spark. So no, we're good. Okay, so that's the shooting phase. Now we move on to the charge phase. Let's go ahead and see if this lone clan rat can make the charge on a 3. I think I did move him just 3 inches away. Hold on, cinematic shot coming in. All right. Actually, hold on. He's about 3... Oh, wait, I just bumped him back a bit. I think he's like a slight... He's like a fraction of an inch out. Just for the... I don't even care. He'll make it. He makes it. I think I would have moved him to like 3 inches away. I'm pretty sure he could have made it. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Then we got over here, those rats, and that guy. I'm going to see what the charge is. That's a 10. So, I mean... Ooh, hold on. Alright, another cinematic shot here. So they could move, like, all the way back here. They could, like, wrap around the Stegodon and try to get to the slam. I don't know if they'd want to do that. I think they'd rather just get in the way. In fact, they could actually charge the Carnosaur and stop him from taking the point next turn. He would like be tied up in combat unless they died in combat here. Oh, that's a tricky situation. Oh man, but they, I can't. I don't know, dude. Well, right now I got the Plague Priest on the point. They're kind of there. I think if they... Well, you know what? Okay, let's do it. They're going to charge the Carnosaur. He's like... Yeah, he's within range. So we're just going to say these rats... they got spears. They're all in. Alright, this is the professional way you do this. Alright, they're all in. They're going to pile in as well, because, you know, whatever. Alright, they're charging him. Would they be in range of the Stegodon for a pile-in? Oh, they're just out of range of the Stegodon, too. Alright, works out. Okay, so we got a charge over there. We got that. And we can do a little Thankwol charge over here. There's Thankwol. Alright, let's see what he rolls on the charge. He rolls an 8. Is an 8 good enough to get to something? No, he needs to roll an 11 to reach the Salamander, and a 12 to reach that. I'm going to reroll it. We're going to command point down to 2. We're going to reroll. And it's a 5, so it's nothing. Okay, so we've got this battle right here, and this battle right here. I'm going to go ahead and say the rats are going to fight here first, if I had to pick one. So that's the battle we're doing first. Alright, so here we go. The rats are going to be battling the Carnosaur. They've got 12 attacks. Oh, wait, 13 because of the +1 from the leader. 13 attacks. 5s by 4s. So we've got a 6, a 6, a 5, and a 6. And a lot of 3s, okay. Well, by 4s. One at no rend. So let's see if he can save on a 4-up. He does not. He's going to take 1 damage, putting him down to 2 damage taken. So now the Carnosaur, Scarvet on Carnosaur is going to fight back against those. It would make more sense to go over there, but I think that'll be a fun battle, so I'm just letting this happen. So here we go. He's got his War Spear, which means he has 6 attacks. Use the purple dice. 6 attacks, 3x3s. Wow, that's 4 1s and a 2. Oh my. And okay, so that's 1 at no rend. So I got 12 rats, so we still get the +1. So a 5-up. They don't get it, so that's 1 damage, 1 rat. Uh-oh, that's 2 rats down. Okay, he's good. He's crushed under him, like, ugh, he's getting stomped on. Then we've got the Clawed Forelimbs. Let's see where we at. Oh, I just remembered the Thunder Lizard over there. Because I rolled a 5 and a 2. And then they took the damage, but then the Salamander would have taken less damage because Thunder Lizard coalesced. So actually it kind of balanced out over there. Okay, I just remembered that. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead. Clawed Forelimbs. So he's Primal War Beast, so he does get +1 for his melee attacks and for his mount. So 3 attacks and hitting on 3s. So 2 are gonna hit. Wounding on 3s. So both of these are gonna hit. These are no rend. So 2 5-ups. And we save one of them. And then the other goes through. That's 2 damage. So 2 more rats. Get stomped on by his forelimbs. And now the big honkin' massive jaws attack. He gets +1 for jaw attacks. And then he's a mount, so he gets +1 again there. So that's 5 attacks. And these hit very hard. So here we go, 4x3s. Oh my god, alright, that's 4 hits, 3s. Oh my god, alright, so that's 2 at -1, so 6s. And that is 10 damage. Oh my god. 3... 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so that's all the rats are dead. They've all been jawed massively. That's a pile of dead rats. So we're going over here now. I just remembered this was a terrible fight for the Skaven because this Carnosaur can now run and charge. So that's I should not have done that as the Skaven player, but I'm very happy as the Seraphon player. All right, so we're going over here. We got 1 clan rat taking on 1 Stegodon. So, let's go ahead. Oh, I forgot to do the monster mash, dude. Well, that's actually really bad because now the Stegodon can literally just monster kill this guy. So we're going to say Carnosaur doesn't matter. We're going to go ahead and see what happens over here. On a 2-up, he takes D3. He takes 1. He's dead. Okay, so the rat strategy did not work. We should not have charged those rats. It was a terrible idea. And now I've learned for the future. Possibly. So that's the combat phase. And, you know, the main thing is Skaven still control the Yoda. And they control the other point. So the priest is going to take D3. He takes 3, which means he's taken 5, which means he's dead. However, he did not die in vain. He got the point. And that's 3 points for Skaven, 0 points for Seraphon. But we're about to hit Seraphon turn 2. Alright, so we began Seraphon turn 2 here. The hero phase, ready to go. First things first, heroic actions. We're going to go ahead and give the Carnosaur Finest hour, so he's got +1 to wound and save. And he can run and charge now, which is going to be key for him getting over here. In return, I think as the Skaven player, I would also be worried about this Carnosaur coming over, so I'm going to give him his finest hour. So we've got 2 finest hours happening right now. Let's see. Then command points. We got 3. Hold on. Essentially have 3 command points, 2 4-ups for the Slan dice, and a 5-up for the Star Priest dice. And we get 2 command points, putting us at 4. Alright, 4 command points now. I'm going to go ahead and give... Let's see. I mean, I could give Gift from the Heavens, from the Slan, to the Carnosaur. So he gets +1 to save from missile weapons, and he can fly, so he can literally just fly over this tree. That does seem pretty good. I think we will do that. So he can now fly. Oh wait, did he... I think didn't he get hit by the Warp Seer? So his run and charge rolls are halved, right? Oh my god, I forgot about that. So yeah, he definitely needs to fly. Oh wait, he can't fly! Okay, we're not giving it to him. That's right. He can't fly because he got hit by the Warp Seer. I'm pretty sure he did. That's how he took the mortal wound. And I rolled a 1. Okay, it's all coming back. Trust, this was yesterday I did all this. I probably would have forgotten still, but... so yeah, his run and charge rolls are halved. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to do the Seraphon +1 to run and charge rolls instead of +1 to casting. We're going to swap our ability there so to help the Carnosaur out a little bit. He's going to take that command point so he can fly. This is going to drop us down to 3 command points. Then he's still got all his buffs, so we're going to try to do some buffs here. We'll give him... I think he's going to keep the 6s do mortal wounds. I think we're going to try to give him the Hand of Glory. Let's see, that's an 11, so that's definitely going off. So he can still reroll hit rolls of 1. And let's try to give Mystic Shield. Let's try to give him Mystic Shield as well. So it'll be the Slan's first spell. And that's a 9 + 1 is 10. So that'll go off, so he keeps all his buffs on the Stegodon over there. Now the Slan is going to try to do Comet's Call on a 6 and a 7. I believe 7 works. It is, but the Warp Seer is within 30 inches, just barely. So he gets 1 Dispel roll coming up. Here we go. Needs to roll an 8. And that's a 7. Almost got it. But it will go off, so D3. 2 units are going to take D3. So we'll go ahead and say the Bombardier takes D3. That is 1. So he's down to, well, he's taken 3. And then we'll say the Warp Seer will take D3. And that's 3! Oh my god, 3 mortal wounds. However, he does have a 5-up feel no pain. Let's see if he feels the pain or if he feels no pain. That is 1 good and 2 bad. So he'll take 2 mortal wounds, which is fine because, you know, gotta get this guy off the point, dude. So boom, he's taking 2 mortal wounds. Then we got 1 more spell on the Slan. Let's see. Can't really Stellar Tempest anything. I guess I can swap the spell to Slan those this turn. I don't know what I would swap it to, though. Let's see. Because you do get to swap your Slan spell once every hero phase. Let's see. I think there's a healing one. There's Celestial Apotheosis. Casting value of 5. Pick a unit within 18. Wholly within 18. Hold on, that's important. Wholly within 18. Carnosaur is wholly within 18. Alright. And he would heal 1 wound, and subtract 1 from bravery stuff. If the casting rolls a 10 up, you heal D3. Alright, so we're going to try to heal this Carnosaur. And it's a 5. So it's a 6. So it does go off. However, it only heals 1 wound, but he's only taken 2, so now he's taken 1. So not bad, honestly. And then I think that's all for the hero phase. Movement phase. The Carnosaur moves 12. Or no, he moves 10. He also ran for 3, so he ran for, 1.5. He can get pretty close. He's already got the point to contest with him, and he's, pretty close to being able to charge in there, even with his charge roll being halved. The Stegodon is able to take over the Yoda. The Stegodon over here is able to start contesting Thanquol, because he's going to start trying to contest this point. And the Salamanders within shooting range. And now, the Chameleon Skinks, pew, 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 have popped up by this tree, because when they're by terrain, which I'm going to consider the tree terrain, they get a 4-up Feel No Pain on top of their 6+ save, which, the 4+ Feel No Pain is pretty good. So, they can either shoot at Thanquol, they can shoot at the artillery back here. Choice is theirs, but we'll see. We need to start making some moves because we're down 3-0. So, let's go ahead and start shooting. I think and I also moved the slant up a tiny bit just so he can get in range of some more stuff. So, I think we're going to shoot with this Stegodon. That's the first thing we're going to do, and I'm going to shoot at the Bombardier. He's already taken 3 wounds, so I think trying to get him out of there is a pretty good idea, especially so the Warp Lightning Cannon can't be overcharged anymore. So here we go. 3x3. So we've got, that was a 6 and a 4, and 3. So we've got a 2 and a 4, so that is 1 at -1. So let's see, I imagine it's a pretty high save. He rolls a 3. That's definitely not good enough. So he's going to take 3 damage, and I'm pretty sure he's dead. I have checked, and he is in fact dead. So, now we're going to shoot at the Thanquol on Bone Ripper. Here we go. We've got a 3 and a 6, so 2. And 3s again, so 1 at -1. Let's see what Thanquol rolls. I believe he's on a 4-up. And that's a 1. Okay, so that's 3 damage, but he does have a 5-up Feel No Pain. And he's got a 5 and a 6, so he only takes 1 damage there. Big 5-up Feel No Pain from Thanquol. He also heals 1 in his hero phase. So the 1 is not too big of a deal, honestly. I just remembered he can reroll hit wells and do wounds, do 6s to mortal wound. Alright, so first things first, I rewatched that. So we did have a 6, so that means 1 mortal wound, so 5-up Feel No Pain. He does feel it, so he's now taken 2 wounds. Also, I rolled a 1 on the hit, which means that 3 will also hit. So this is the save roll for Thanquol, and it's a 5 at -1. So that would be, he saves on a 4 to a 5. He's fine. So, big thing there is the mortal wound does go through on the wound roll. So he is now taken 2 wounds. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the Salamander back there, alright? Salamander, he's got 3 shots. No, he's got 4 shots. 3x3s. Oh, that's awful. Okay. 3s. Okay, so that's the Salamander. Love to see it. Now the Chameleon Skinks back there. They're going to shoot at Thanquol too, because at this rate, we just got to damage Thanquol. So the Chameleon Skinks are going to be shooting 2 attacks each. That's 10 attacks. 6, 8, and 10. Alright, so they are shooting 4s. Whoops. 3s by 4s, 6s on hits do a mortal wound. Oh my god! So we've got 4 mortal wounds. That's already, they don't actually do any other damage, they just do mortal wounds straight up. And then, these are 3s by 4s, so that means, everything hit. Oh my, that may be the greatest chameleon skink roll you're ever gonna see. So by 4s. Wow, that is still good. So that's 4. 4 hits at no rend. So let's see, Thankful probably saving on a 4 up here. And that is 3 going through, and he saves 1 on a 6. So that's 3 damage. In addition to the 3 mortal, so that is, all these are 5 up, feel no pains. Oh my god! Okay, pretty clutch. So he saves 4 of the damage, but takes 3. So that's still 3 damage. That's still a hefty amount of damage coming in from those chameleon skinks. So he's taking 6 damage now after 4 there. So that's pretty solid in the shooting phase. Getting Thankful 6 wounds on him. So pretty good shooting phase overall. So let's go ahead and start the charge phase. Alright, first up, the big time charge we've got right here, right now. Let's see if the Carnosaur can make that charge. That is a 2. That is double 1. We're going to command point it. Oh. Alright, there we go. We're command pointing it. So we reroll the charge, and that is a 7. So it's a 3.5 on the charge. That's not going to do it. He is contesting the point, though, but I don't think it matters. I think it's whoever was holding the point first in a draw will keep it. Since they're both monsters, I think they both count as the same thing. Wow, that is awful. All right, so now we'll go with the charge over here. Let's see if the Stegodon can get it. That's a 9. That is definitely going to get it. It will charge right in. Also, Stegodon charges do mortal wounds on a 3-up. That's a 6. It'll do D3. That's a 3. Oh my god, the Stegodon doing work on the charge. Let's see what it saves. 5-up, feel no pain. That is a 6 and 2 4s. So he's taking 2 more damage. Oh my god. Wee wee. I think we're getting slam dunked out here. Alright. Okay, so now, let's see, do I want to charge with anything else? I could charge with the Salamander. I'll try it. That's a 5. Nah, I kind of don't want to charge with the Salamander. I think I'd rather keep him out of combat. So, big thing is just this battle going on over here. So here we go, combat phase with 2 honking battlers. I don't know what I'm saying. Alright, so we've got a big time battle right here. Also, I have went ahead and spent a command point for Thankful on Bone Ripper because he does have his 2 warp fire throwers, and I'm going to unleash hell onto the Stegodon. So, 4 ups are mortal wounds, and that's a 2 and a 2. Okay, so that was useless. So that's great. Both of these are monsters. They're each going to use Titanic Duel, so they both get +1s on top of their crazy buffs they already have. So the Stegodon gets to go first. So he has, let's back it up here. He has 3, or wait, no. Massive Force Grinder. Okay, so he's got 2 attacks. 3x3s. So here we go. 2 attacks, 3x3s. Rerolling 1s. 3s. So 1 at -1. So here we go. Thankful on a 5-up. That's a 4. No good. However, I could use all-out defense here. I feel like that probably is the play since there's no rats to bravery. So never mind. We're going to use all-out defense because that makes the most sense. So we're out of command points. And then I would have unleashed hell in the previous phase, so I am allowed to do all-out defense here. Okay, so just, you know, he's fine. He's good on a 4-up. Okay, so now we got 3 attacks with Grinding Jaws. Get +1 from the Thunder Lizard. Rerolling 1s. So that is 3x3s, which means 2x2s. Okay, so they all hit. And then 3s to wound, 6s do mortal wounds in addition to whatever. So that's 1 mortal wound, and he -1, so he's saving on... okay, he's fine, but the mortal wound, feel no pain, he fails it. So that means he has now taken another damage. So he's taken 9. Wowee. Hold on. Alright, so I've adjusted that. Oh wait, did I may have messed up his massive horn hit. It doesn't matter, whatever. It doesn't matter. It's just I'll check it out after this. Then we've got Crushing Stomps. So Crushing Stomps, we got 5 attacks, 2x3s, re-rolling 1s. Okay, they all hit. By 3s. That's another mortal wound in addition to that. So he's going to take... Wow, he saves everything! Oh my god. Well, here we go, 5 up, feel no pain. That's a 4. So he does take another one. So he's now at 10 wounds taken. He has 14 wounds in total. But I think that's it for the Stegodon. Yep, that is indeed it for the Stegodon. Let's see, there's also a Stegodon ability. Add 1 to save rolls for attacks made by that unit target this model. So the Stegodon's going to get +1 to save. Just from this ability. So, yeehaw. So here we go, fighting back. With Thankful. So he's got 4 Brazier attacks. That's 2x3s. So they all hit. 3s. So 3 at -2. So that means that's a 6-up save, but he gets the +1 for that thing. So 5 ups. And 2 go through. 1 is saved. So that is 3 damage each. So 6, but they're reduced by 1 for Thunder Lizard. So 4. 4 damage coming through. Let's go ahead and bloop. So that is now taken 9 damage. Stegodon has 12 wounds with Thunder Lizard. Then we've got the Crushing Blows. So he has taken a lot of wounds, which means 10. He only gets 3 Crushing Blows. 3x3. That's 2 going through. And that's 0 going through. Okay, well, great stuff from Thankful. Truly sensational. That's it. So, at the end of the turn, the Stegodon is going to capture a point. They're going to take D3. They'll take 2. So, the Stegodon is taking 2. And I believe that's that. And then that point is now contested. But since the Skaven already control it, they don't, the Seraphon do not actually control it, so it still belongs to the Skaven. So, Seraphon get 1 point, and we move on to round number 3. Rolling priority for round 3. This is big, because I think if the Skaven lose this priority, the Seraphon could have this game flipped to their favor. So let's see what happens. Double 1s! So the Skaven will be able to go first again, staying alive. Oh my god, so double 2s, double 1s. Man, now this is a Crendor priority roll game. So yeah, the Skaven will take it. Alright, so we've got a bit of a correction here. I went back, watched the footage, and I forgot I have Mystic Shield on the Stegodon in addition to his other +1, so it was +2, -2. So the 4-ups actually do save him, and he's only taken 5 wounds. So that's my mathematical late game correction from the booth upstairs. So here we go. We got big Thankful plays. He's going to try to cast Arcane Bolt. And on a 5, I believe, he also gets a 6 because of +1 from his staff. And he's fine. So he's going to do D3 mortal wounds to the Stegodon. 3 mortal wounds! So here comes the dice again. Also, I know a bunch of these dice rolls are not in camera. Give me a break. It's a non-content battle report, and it's my first time doing this. I will get better. So that's 8 taken by the Stegodon now. He's got 1 more spell. He could Skitter Leap. I don't believe he can Skitter Leap himself, but he could Skitter Leap literally nobody, because there's no heroes around. Okay, so I guess he could cast Mystic Shield on himself, but he's already got +1 to wound save. So I think it's better off if I do that with the Warp Seer over there. So that's what we're going to do. I think we're going to go to the Warp Seer and cast the Warp Seer's Dreaded Warp Gale. Hit him with the D6 and a casting value of 8. Oh yeah, also, do we get a command point? We do. 3 up from the Warp Seer. Get a command point. Yeah. So that's 2 and 3. Yeah, where's my... We're struggling. We're struggling. Okay, there it is. And then on the other side, 4 up. They do get a command point. Alright, so then the Seraphon are also at 3. 3. Alright, so now over to the Warp Seer. Uh-oh, I kicked dice. I'm also casting these spells with my slam dice. Maybe I gotta reverse. Alright, so the Warp Seer is going to try the Warp Gale. That's a 6 and a 3. That's a 9. So it does go off. However, this is definitely going to be try to be dispelled by the Slan. And on a 7, 8 plus 1, he does not get it. So the Carnosaur is going to take D6. 5 mortal wounds. Oh my god. That's a big chonkin' mortal wound coming through. Plus run and charge rolls are halved again. Even though it should be pretty easy for him to get in, but at this rate, maybe it isn't. So that's 5 plus 1. Well, actually, so he's at 6 now, taken. Alright. That's a big chonkin' spell, dude. And then, let's see if he gets the Mystic Shield. On an 8, I'll go ahead and roll the try to unbind. And it's a 9. Well, a 10, technically. So he does unbind that, so no Mystic Shield for the Warp Seer. And I'm going to pan around here just for no reason. That's the... I believe that's the hero phase for the Skaven. I don't think there's anything else I have to do. We got the command points. We got the stuff. We casted spells. Oh, that's right. Another thing crashes down. I forgot. We got one more domino coming in. Let's go ahead. Take this domino. Alright. So let's see what quadrant it's going to drop in. Quadrant. Well, it's either 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. We're rolling a little too good right now. Rolling a little too good. That's 6, 5, 5, 5. 5. 6. Are you shitting me? 6? Please! Okay, 2. So, my god, why can't I roll like that another time? Okay, so, we're into quadrant 2 right here. So let's see, I'm not going to drop it like literally on my thing, so I don't want to break it. So right there is the other point. That is worth another point, so that is actually pretty solid for Seraphon, because they've got the Stegodon right here. He can kind of shift over, and then they can probably shift something else into there. Skaven, it's going to be a little hard, especially with artillery back there. But we'll see. At least it's not all the way over here. I feel like that was a definite Seraphon tactic, or capture, so maybe some of these things can start, making their way up there. We'll see. So, that is the hero phase for the Skaven. Alright, so not much to do in the movement phase. These 2 siege vehicles have moved up 3 inches. The Warp Seer moved a tiny bit back, so he's still in objective range, but makes it harder for the Carnosaur to get near him. And that's pretty much it. So I guess we'll go on to the shooting phase. So, first things first, we've got Thankful, who's going to be shooting the Stegadon. So, here we go. I think it's only 2, yeah. And neither hit. 4-ups do mortal wounds. We get no mortal wounds, which is actually really bad. Now we're going to use the Catapult, and we're going to shoot the Catapult into... So here's the thing. We got the Chameleon Skinks over here. They're so far away from anything. If we take out the Stegadon, we might be able to take the objective. If we hit this Stegadon and kill it, we might be able to take the Yoda. I think trying to hit this guy is the play, but at the same time, he's already got +1 on his saves. Man, this is going to be... Well, I guess it's -2 if the Catapult hits. Alright, we're going to Catapult this Stegadon right here. Screw it. So, 3-up. That's a 1. Alright, classic Catapult, dude. Now we're going to Warp Lightning Cannon the Stegadon. So, let's see what we get. Now I rolled a 5. Are you shitting me? Alright, well... 5-ups are mortal wounds. And we've got 1 mortal wound and 1 mortal wound to the Warp Lightning Cannon. So, that's now taken 2 damage. There we are. And the Stegadon will take 1. So that was probably the best shot at killing that thing we had. And it's not looking too good. So... That's at 9. It has 12 wounds. So, I mean, if we would have got even like 1, if we would have even got 1 warp fire to hit him and got him like 10, and then that was a 1 instead of a 5, we probably would have killed it. But here we are. Hence is Warhammer. And then I believe the Warp Seer can hit the Carnosaur. Hold on, let me get out the old measuring tape here. Yeah, here we go. 6 inches. Oh boy. Oh, I just knocked him a bit closer. Hold on. You know what? I knocked him a bit close. I think I was a little outside of 6 inches, so I don't think he can actually hit. Alright. So, that is that. That's the shooting phase. Woo, excitement. And now we go to the combat phase. So let's go ahead. We're going to go all-out attack with Thankful. So we're going to drop the command points down to 2. I imagine I'm going to use all-out defense here for the Stegadon. So he's a +2 save. And let's see what happens. So first things first, we have the Warp Fire Braziers. Uh-oh. So the 1's not hitting, what is it, 3? 3s. So, that means 3 hit, 3 to wound. So 2 at -2, and he's at +2, so 4-ups. And saved them both, oh my god. Alright, then we've got the, oh wait, he's got +1 to wound as well. Did I roll any 2s there? I think I rolled 1s. Alright, so it didn't matter, it was a 1 anyway. So now we have the Crushing Blows. However, he's taken 9 damage, because he healed up 1 in the hero phase. Which means he gets 3 Crushing Blow attacks at 4x2s with the +1. And so, 2. Oh, we got 1 Crushing Blow hit at -1. So that's going to put the, let's see, -1 +2. So, that's a 5-up, I believe, if we're doing that correctly. Or wait, no, he's +2, so it'd be 4, 5, 4. So he'd be saving on 3s? It's a 6, doesn't matter. He saved it. So that's the Stegadon. Oh, I could have given him the monster Titanic Duel +1 to hit, but I think he rolled 1s on the hits anyway that he missed. I'm pretty sure. Okay, it doesn't matter. He's gonna use Titanic Duel and it sucks ass. He's getting shit on today, man. Stegadon's also gonna use Titanic Duel, but probably hit with all its attacks. So here we go. It has super buffs. We're gonna do the massive horns first. 2 attacks, rerolling. Oh, wait, yeah, 2 attacks, rerolling 1s. They both hit. 3s, they both hit. 6s do a mortal wound as well. So let's do the 5-up. Feel no pain. Yup, he doesn't feel the pain. Good. And Thankful saving on 4, 5, or no, 3s, because he's got +1 to save. And this is -1, so save it on 4s. And he rolls double 2s. So he takes, what are we looking at? Massive horn damage. He's taking 8 on the Stegodon, which means 2 damage apiece. That's 4 damage. So we've got 4 feel no pains. 5-up. Save 2. So that's 2 damage taken. So Thankful is now at 11 damage taken at a possible 14 wounds, but we got more attacks coming in. So, Grinding Jaws. We've got 3 Grinding Jaw attacks, 3x3. We've got that. Here, oh wait, rerolling 1s. Alright, so 3 hit. And to wound, this one went off board. I guess I treated it, I'm going to reroll it because it went off board and I did the, okay, it hits anyway. So we've got 2 and no no thing there. So we've got -1, so another 4-up for Thankful. And you got a 6 and a 2, so he takes another damage, I believe. Grinding Jaws. Oh, 2 damage. All right, so feel no pains. That one went off board. So they both go through. He's now taking 13 damage. He's probably gonna die, honestly. Crushing Stomps. We've got 8 damage, so we have only 2 Crushing Stomps here, though. We are re-rolling 1s. Both the Stomps hit. Both the Stomps wound. In addition to a mortal wound, this mortal wound would kill him, and it does. So Thankful is dead, and if he rolled to save, he'd fail the saves. Thankful is no more. Not looking good for the Skaven. However, they are still up in points, which is kind of, all that matters. All right, there we go. Yeehaw. So that is the combat phase. And, I mean, in the grand scheme of it, Skaven do get another point, so they're now up to 4 points in round 3. Where is it? Okay, 4 points over there. Seraphon are still at 1 point, but it is going to be Seraphon turn 3 coming up, and they can try to cash in. So here we go. So on Seraphon turn 2, we're going to start casting some spells. Oh wait, we got command stuff first. So 2 command points for Skaven, 2 for Seraphon. That's what they're called. And then let's go ahead and do our command point rolls here, and we get absolutely nothing. I'm also going to try for a 4-up. Actually, you know what? I'm going to try to heal the Saurus Star Veteran, so we have to roll below his bravery, I think. And that is a 6, which means his bravery is 8. Heroic Recovery. Pick 1 friendly hero and make a heroic recovery roll by rolling 2d6. If the roll is less than the hero's bravery, you can heal up to D3 allocated. If the wound is equal to the bravery, you can heal 1. Okay, so we can heal D3. We figured it out. So the Carnosaur will heal 2. Hey, that's better than 1. So he's up to only 4 wounds taken. Or down to only 4 wounds taken. We're going to go ahead and cast some slam spells. We're going to keep that +1 to run and charge. We've got an 8. +1 is a 9 on the Comet's Call. Not quite enough to get the D6 units, but D3 units. 3 units! Uh-oh. They only have 3 units alive. The Warp Seer will take 1. Well. There you go. The Warp Lightning Cannon will take 3. It's now taken 5. And the Catapult will take 2. And It hasn't taken any damage yet, so let me just... Whoops. There we go. 2. Okay, so now... I'm also going to try to... I'm going to give Mystic Shield to this Stegodon. That's an 8/9, so that'll go off. So Mystic Shield onto this guy. And then we got one more spell. We'll do Celestial Equilibrium on a 7. That's a 7, so we got it. And the Star Priest over there now has +1 to his casting spell and binding, so that'll help him out. And then we're going to Command Point down. Well, you know what? I'm not going to do Command Point for this, because I only got 2. So, oh wait, the Skaven probably got it. I'm going to try to heal my Warp Seer here. And that is a 5. That's definitely below his Bravery. So he's going to heal 1. So that'll negate the Comet Skull that hit him. Wowie. Okay, well. Star Priest over there, he's going to give the Serpent Staff again to the Stegodon who's doing work. Then we're going to try to reroll hit rolls of 1, Hand of Glory. That's an 8 +1 is 9. That does go off, so that again will go back to the Stegodon, might as well. And I think that's all we got for that. Yep. So that is the Seraphon hero phase. So now we'll move on to the movement and shooting phase. Carnosaur moves up. Stegodon takes that point. Stegodon takes that point. So now Seraphon trying to contest all the points. And it's pretty likely they're going to be able to do it. So let's go ahead and shoot first with this Stegodon into the Warp Lightning Cannon. Try to kill that. So we got 3x3s. Trash. Okay, that's a hit. So -1 on the Warp Lightning Cannon. And that's a 4. Does a 4 save the Warp Lightning Cannon? That's a good question. I gotta check. Because the bow is at -1. Warp Lightning Cannon is at a 8 wounds, 4 up. So it's taken -1, which means that does not save it. So it's going to take 3 damage. Which means it'll die. So the Warp Lightning Cannon is dead. I could use all-out defense here. I think for the sake of this battle report, we're going to all-out defense, even though it happened after the roll, but whatever, I don't care. And that thing is going to save it and stays alive. So good for you, thing. Alright, back around now. We're going to go ahead, shoot with this Stegodon into... I guess I'll try to hit the Warp Lightning Cannon again, because that's like the biggest threat right now. So, that's 3, 3, 5, they all hit. The wounds, 2 wound, no mortal wounds. So, 4 up for the Warp Lightning Cannon. It saves them both! Woo! Big saves from the Warp Lightning Cannon. Then we've got the Salamander over there, spraying its lava into the Chameleon Skinks. So we've got 4 attacks coming up. Get another dice here. 4x3, or no, 3x3s. 6s do mortal wounds automatically, but that's nothing. And 3s, oh, those are some good rolls right there. So -2 at D3 damage apiece. So Warp Lightning Cannon saving on 5 ups. And it saves 1, but 3 go through for D3. That's 3, 4, 5, 6. It is getting melted. Or no, what am I doing? I'm rolling... Why am I rolling the Warp Lightning Cannon? Okay, so the Chameleon Skinks at 6 up save, they're just going to take it, which means they're taking, was that 3? Wait, okay, we're just going to re-roll it. So all the attacks hit, pretty much. So that means they all go through, so they all do D3 damage. Oh my god, that's 3 6s and a... So that's 3, 6, 9, 10, 11 damage. So we're now going to take 8, 9, 10, 11, because they have a 4-up Feel No Pain, since they're by terrain. Let's see what they get. Oh, you know what, this isn't too bad. They take 3, and then they take the rest, which is still pretty bad. So they take 8 damage. They're all dead. They've all melted. The chameleon skinks have melted. They're... Wait, what am I... I'm literally trying to kill my own chameleon skinks. What am I doing? Alright, but... I don't know why I did this. I think because they were just on this side of the field, I just assumed, like, oh yeah, it's Skaven units. But, this is messing with my head. Alright, never mind. You know what? It's a non-content battle report. We're going to say the Salamander, out of pure, uncontrollable rage and battle frenzy, has just melted the chameleon skinks. They're all dead. It's essentially, they stored on their own basket. That's what you get for having an uncontrolled salamander, dude. His skink handlers are dead. Alright, so the Salamander has killed his own units. Big plays for the Skaven out here. So now we're going to go ahead and roll some charge rolls. Here we go. The Carnosaur charging in. Whoops. On a 7, I just knocked that over. That counts. So that now becomes the objective. It's no longer upwise. Well, actually, you know what? Maybe I will do that. Whatever. So he rolled a 7. That's 3.5. He's within 3, so he is able to charge and barely get there. And I think everything else is just going to stay put because they control all the objectives. So here we go. We got the Carnosaur battle coming in. He's going to get +1 with Titanic Duel. I wonder, can you use... You can only use one of the monstrous things per phase, but you can use more than one per game. Like if I used Titanic Duel over there last time, I can still use it with this guy over here, I believe. Okay, yeah, well, I think we're good. So, I imagine the Warp Seer will do the same. He's also going to use Titanic Duel. So they get +1 to hit. I could also all-out attack here. But I think, you know what, I'm just gonna chill. So we got 6 attacks with the War Spear. 2 by 3s. So they all, but 1 go through, and then 3s. 4 going through at -1. So the Warp Seer still has his +1 because he has not used his orb yet. And 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, what is he saving on? I forgot already. He's saving on 4s, so it means +1. He's saving on 3s. There is no rend on this, so he only takes 1 of them. That's 1 damage, 5 up, feel no pain. He feels the pain though, so he takes the 1 damage. Whoop. Then we've got the clawed 4 limbs, so he's got 3 4-limb attacks. He's taken only 1, so 3 ups, which means 2 ups. They all hit anyway. And 3s to wound. They all wound. No rend, so again, we've got 3 ups. Oh my god, 2 1s and a 6. So these go through. This is 4 damage, so we got to do 4 feel no pains on 5 ups. You got 3! Oh my god, 2 6s and a 5. So 1 damage will go through again, so he's taking 4 now. 4 on the Warp Seer. And then we've got the big honker, which is 4 attacks, 3 by 3s, with the +1. It's 3 by 3s at -1. So here we go. Wow. So only 2. And double 6s on the wound roll. Which means we've got 2 at -1, so 4 ups. And he saves them both! Woo! Oh my god, big time saves by the Warp Seer. So now we go to the Warpseer, who's got... Well, let me swap sides here. Get my Skaven dice. He's got Doomglaive, which is 6 attacks at 3 by... See, he's taking 4 wounds. So it's only 2. So really, it's a 2 by 2 with the Titanic Duel. Oh my god. So 2 by 2. Wow, he rolled 2 1s. Or wait, 1 1. So 2s again. Whew. Thank god we had 2s there. So 4. And, oh god, what is it? Back we go. -1 Ren. These are D3 damage. Alright, here we go. -1 Ren. That means the Carnosaur is saving on 5s. So, taking 2, saves 2. So, 2 D3s. So, we've got a 2 and a 1, and that 2 gets pushed down to 1 because of Thunder Lizard. So, he takes 2. Alright. I believe that's actually it. Because he doesn't have any other attacks, so at the end of this combat phase, the Warpseer still controls this point, Stegodon controls this point, and this Stegodon controls this point. So now, he's going to take D3, that's Stegodon. He takes 3 mortal wounds, which means he's now taken 12 mortal wounds, and I think that means he's dead. Yeah. So, the Stegodon does hold this point, but it is now dead. So that's 1, 2 points for Seraphon. They're now up to 3 points. And the Skaven are still at 4 points. So going into turn 4, it's actually a really close game. It's surprisingly close. I thought Skaven would have easily lost by now. But somehow, some way, the rats continue to dominate the objective game. So, we're going to go ahead and roll the turn initiative.